Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this channel.
Hi bros. Hi bros. Hi sis. Hi sis. I love you people.
Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for turning. Rigathi is like an oxygen that Kenya can't live without.
Mashemeji hai. Mashemeji wapendane wasipendane. Mashemeji watembee pamoja wasitembee. Mashemeji waongee wasiongee. Mashemeji watafute serikali pamoja wasitafute.
But look, is he a better replacement to one William Ruto, who is currently unpopular to most Kenyans?
Hi cousins. Hi cousins. Hi cousins. Hi Makuzo. Hi cousins.
We have people like Raila Odinga, the former Prime Minister, Kalonzo Musyoka, the former Vice President, people like Rigathi Gachagua.
One term. Wewe William Ruto. Wewe Kasongo. Wewe muuaji. Wewe mwizi. Wewe Kasongo. Harambee.
And others from the list. Who is a better replacement of William Ruto? I can say none. If Kenyans, we really want to have a change in the administration, then we have to do something. And if you are keen in following what we need to do, then stay in this video. I'm going to explain to you the change we need, how we gonna do things differently. Subscribe. Thank you for subscribing, and I really appreciate. As at the time of making this video, we are at 1,000 subscribers. I don't take that for granted. Thank you for continuing support. And if you haven't subscribed, go down there to the subscribe button, turn on that subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you are notified every time we post a new video. And kindly, my name is Hesie Born. This is my new channel. Kindly support me by liking this particular video. Yes. Now, yes, we have been singing Ruto one term. Ruto must go. Ruto must go. But what is the formula? What is the strategy? What next? After Ruto go, what next? Who is a better replacement? Rigathi Gachagua, the former deputy president, the impeached deputy president, has been a darling and is like an oxygen that Kenyans, majority of Kenyans, cannot live without.
Hi bros. Hi bros. Hi sis. Hi sis. I love you people.
But is he a better replacement? Majority of Kenyans feel like this guy is not a better replacement. And some of them say, look, because this guy is on our side, wacha tu tumwache, let him help us send William Ruto home, make William Ruto a one-term president, then we will be with him later. But as long as we have somebody else at the top, this is why the list involving Rigathi Gachagua, Kalonzo Musyoka, Raila Odinga, whom I have been supporting all those years, and I voted for Baba. So I have this soft spot for Raila Odinga. So yes, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, Raila Odinga, Rigathi Gachagua, purely politicians. And from the list, I don't see any of them a better replacement of William Ruto. Then if they are the only options, then I can suggest that William Ruto aendelee tu na 2 terms, because they are not going to do things better than William Ruto. They are the same. They are politicians. This is how. Rigathi is a major contributor to the problems we are facing right now.
Bwana Odinga na watu yako, mkitaka kurudi kwa barabara, mrudi. Bora msiharibu mali ya Wakenya. Bora msitume watu kuiba mali ya Wakenya. Na mimi naona they are trying to intimidate the Inspector General of Police.
Remember when he was in power, when he was serving as the deputy president, ulikuwa na demonstration, but Rigathi Gachagua alikuwa anasema nini? Alikuwa anasema watu wanaandamana kwa nini? Sisi tunachapa kazi. Sisi ni maumau. Watu waandamane na waone.
I want to assure the IG, continue doing your work. You are a very professional IG doing your work professionally. All you did is to protect life and property. Had they not come to the streets, there would have been no issue between the police and the demonstrators. So let them keep their people at home. Then there will be no problem with the police. In fact, the people who should be taken to ICC are those Azimio characters who have destroyed life, property belonging to the people of Kenya.
But wakati alitolewa ndio sasa naunga mikono kabisa. Ruto is a one term. Wacha watu waandamane. Mbona polisi wana
So I want to assure the IG of Kenya that the government of President William Ruto will protect you fully, and you should not be intimidated. You should not be harassed by anybody. You are doing a good job, and you should continue doing your job to protect life and property. And IG, if they come back to the streets, do your job.
Look at that hypocrisy. People like my guy Raila Odinga, whom I have been supporting. Nilikuwa na muunga mkono kabisa. Jamaa, he was singing before he joined the broad-based government. He was singing Ruto must go. In several occasions, he was heard saying that let's march to the State House to remove William Ruto. But after he joined the broad-based government, is now saying that going to State House is like orchestrating anarchy. Going to State House is like attempting to bring a coup. Going to State House is so dangerous that William Ruto, you are saying William Ruto to go where? And he's the first guy who told us that William Ruto is supposed to go. He's the one who taught us that William Ruto is supposed to go. Now that he's in the government, under the broad-based government, under the broad-based umbrella, now he's trying to discourage us, or is trying to convince us that William Ruto is actually a good man. Hypocrisy. That means, given a chance, those individuals, given a chance, they are not a better replacement of William Ruto. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka is a politician. I have a soft spot on him. Suppose is the only choice, then maybe we can give it a try. But let me just tell you, politicians are politicians. Politics is a dirty game. Politicians are always politicians. If you are on this side, you're gonna try to do anything humanly possible to ensure that you are on this side. You are a criminal, because you are in this side. You are trying to convince us that you are a good person, you are not a criminal. But once you are removed from this side to this side, you want to replace criminal A, replace with criminal B. Those people are the same. Politicians are a politician. Kenyans, if we want a really change, then let's try to do something very different. Let's try people who are not politicians. People like Fred Matiang'i, people like David Maraga, or somebody like me. I have all the qualification to become a Kenyan president. I have a degree. I have a master's. Only I haven't met all the minimum thresholds for me to be a Kenyan president in 2027. Age is not on my side. That is the only requirement which disqualify me from being the next president. But here is Fred Matiang'i, David Maraga, meeting those requirements. Fred Matiang'i is not a politician. That is why Fred Matiang'i huwezi mpata kwa stage akiabuse at William Ruto akisema mambo Rigathi Gachagwa anaweza sema, and that is the only thing inaweza mcost, because Wakenya wamezoea sana politicians kutusi mwingine ndio ugain popularity. The more you tusi, the more you abuse the opponent, the more you gain popularity. That is the only thing Matiang'i lacks, and that is why he needs somebody like Rigathi Gachagua behind him to do that work for him. Are you getting me what I'm saying? Fred Matiang'i meets all those requirements. He's not a politician. That guy is a technocrat. That guy, for me, is a leader that we need. Let's try this. If we really need the change that we can feel, let's try to do things different. We have been doing the same thing over the years. Result, zero. 2022, majority of Kenyans, including me, who was in the other side, who was in the Azimio, thought that electing William Samoei Ruto based on the policies he was popularizing, he was marketing, he was campaigning for, based on the manifesto he had. I thought, or we thought, that he will do things different. Kenya will never be the same. So that is why people like me had hopes. Even if tutashindwa vile tulishindwa, this guy can do actually things better. But look, disappointment. Because of why? A politician will always do things the same. There's no difference between politician A and a B. For if we are indeed genuine in the cause, let's try things different. Let's try to do things different. And at this time, let's try not to elect politicians. Wacha tujaribu mtu si mwanasiasa, tuone the change, kama tutafeel the change. And Fred Matiang'i, based on the track record from the previous administration, from the previous assignments, be it in the Ministry of ICT, the Ministry of Communication, the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Interior, he brought reforms under those ministries. In communication, the migration from analog to digital. Tunaenjoy digitally, courtesy of Fred Matiang'i. Education sector, he brought a lot of reforms in that sector. The Ministry of Interior, he brought a lot of reforms in that ministry. That is why Uhuru Kenyatta, under the executive order, and make Fred Matiang'i to be like a prime minister. He was actually a super cabinet secretary under Uhuru Kenyatta administration, courtesy of good work. Fred Matiang'i is a performer. Na sijaiona performer like Fred Matiang'i. That is why from Mandera to Turkana, from Machakos to Kisii, from Meru to Mombasa, wote wana sing Fred Matiang'i, courtesy of kazi mzuri anafanya. And currently, Fred Matiang'i enjoys the support of Gen Zs. As I tell you, that is a community of its own. That community is going to participate in election for the first time fully, with their full force. Is going to be keen on who is going to be elected. Since they are serious about the change they need, they will guard the votes and they will ensure that the winner actually is the one announced. But Fred Matiang'i ako tu na weaknesses, shortcomings. Number one, is not a politician. So we don't expect actually Fred Matiang'i to attack the opponents the way tunaweza taka maybe people like Rigathi Gachagua and has abused the government. That is why Fred Matiang'i on the other day alikuja akasema kwamba mimi hata sitaki kuongelea mambo ya siasa. Number one, I'm only concerned about fixing this nation. You see, is just concerned whether in William Samoei Ruto's administration or William Samoei Ruto stepping aside to create a vacuum for Fred Matiang'i to fix things. So Fred Matiang'i is not really interested in the presidency, but is interested in fixing things in the country. Clear qualities of a technocrat, a non-politician. That is a non-politician thinking. For a politician, even if you are doing very well, atakuja na kitu ingine ya kukukata miguu. Even if unafanya vyema, atakuja tu na kitu kingine ya kukata miguu, ndio create that vacuum aingie. Unaona? But Fred Matiang'i is not interested at the top. He is only interested is fixing things in the country, is fixing things in Kenya. And that is why he's not interested about William Samoei Ruto becoming one-term president or two-term president, but is only concerned that the country is going in the right direction, whether with William Samoei Ruto or without William Samoei Ruto. So I've explained to you. I don't know your thoughts. I don't want this video to go beyond this. I am requesting you to, if you have a divergent views or you have a converging views, drop them in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Hesie Born, and turn on the notification bell so that you are notified every time we post a new video. Thank you very much. I appreciate. Thank you. See you in the next video.